So this week the theme of my video is going to be asexual activism, and I'm going to be talking about some really cool activist projects that are going on here in California and on the Berkeley campus where we are right now. And I want to start by asking Sarah Beth Brooks about the project that you have going, Asexual Awareness Day.
Asexual Awareness Week.
Asexual Awareness Week?
We have a whole week. It's awesome. It's not just one day, it's a whole week-long project. So right now I'm in the process of gathering people who want to work on Asexual Awareness Week, which is a project I started last year with a lot of David's help to bring a greater level of awareness to the asexual community. And one of the biggest things we all know is awareness and visibility. And so in order to do that, what we're going to do is do a whole week of visibility stuff. Now, I don't exactly know what it looks like yet because all of the people who are going to come and work on it are going to build it together. So what I do know is that it will be for a full week. It will be sometime this fall during the school calendar. So all you ACEs who are at college or all you ACE allies who are at college, there's going to be big ways for you to be involved on your campus. And what we're doing right now is trying to get people to join the committee. Now, to join the committee, all you have to do is send an email to committee@asexualawarenessweek.com. I'm checking those emails. Yeah, right down here at the bottom. So I'm checking those emails, and I'm responding to every single one of them. And what I want to have the people who join the committee do is to make a commitment of 3 to 5 hours a week on Asexual Awareness Week projects for the next few months until we have the event happen in the fall. And the reason I want people to make that commitment is because it takes a lot of work to put this kind of event on. A lot of work that people never see in the foreground. And so I want to make sure that the people who join the committee have the time to do that. That doesn't mean that if you don't have the time, you can't play a role. What it means is that if you don't have the time to work on the committee, there are plenty of other things that you're going to be able to do, just not yet. So if you're interested and you're not able to join the committee because you don't have the time, don't worry. There's going to be plenty of things for you to do too.
Cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. I'm so excited.
I'm really excited about
Last year we got such great response. Last year we targeted the LGBT community specifically and the leadership of the LGBT community, and we got great positive response. The new media director at Freedom to Marry New York was posting our stuff.
Sweet.
And the director of Get Equal, which is a civil disobedience group, was posting our stuff. And the executive director of the National Center for Lesbian Rights was talking about it. She wasn't posting it, but she was talking about it. And so there are a lot of people who are talking about asexuality right now, especially in LGBT leadership. And our goal is to keep the pressure on them, to keep them talking about it. The more they talk about it, the more other people around them are going to feel comfortable coming out to them. And the more other people around them are going to feel like they have a safe place to go.
Cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah.
So I know you're also working on a really cool project right now. So tell me about Sweet Asexy Love Day.
Sweet Asexy Love Day.
Yeah.
All right. So the thinking that I've been putting, this actually came out of a meeting that the project team had a little while ago, talking about things that we wanted to see in the asexual community. And one of the things we really wanted to see was more celebration of the relationships that we're forming. One of the things that I see some asexual people really struggling with is what deep, intimate relationships look like in their lives.
Right.
Whether we're romantic or aromantic or whatever, like a lot of people are struggling to figure that out. And I thought we should have a day where we're just celebrating all the different ways that the asexual community and gray A's and our allies form those relationships. Because we're all forming them, and there's a bunch of diversity, and that diversity is amazing, and we should be celebrating it. So here is how Sweet Asexy Love Day works. It's 1 week from today, if I get this video posted on the right day. It's Monday, March 14th. And what you need to do is find a relationship, any relationship, that makes you really, really, really happy. It could be a relationship with your best friend, it could be a relationship with a bunch of friends, it could be a relationship with your dog, it could be a relationship with your favorite book, whatever relationship makes you happy. Then find the thing or one of the things that makes that relationship totally awesome, and do that thing. And take a picture of it. And then send the picture in with notes. You can write on the picture if you want to, a little bit of explanation. Send the picture in to asexylove@asexuality.org, or submit it to asexylove on Tumblr. And I'm going to have a blog that just shows all of the pictures that everyone submits. And it'll be a really cool way for us to see all of the really cool relationships that we're forming in this community that are having an impact on our lives. And with that, I want to switch gears to someone I'm really excited about, Tristan, who is an organizer here on Berkeley, who just gave an amazing talk to over 100 people in a giant LGBT conference here.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Tristan Miller, and I'm known as Siggy on the forums. So we're here at UC Berkeley. I just presented a workshop at the Western Regional LGBTQIA conference.
Which is really, I'm here because I'm really excited about the fact that it's happening, what's going on. Tell me a little bit about the workshop, like how it was received, how many people showed up, how excited they got, what the process was for you of putting it together. Why don't you kind of give us a quick version, start at the beginning.
Okay, well first, the workshop is called Asexuals. Who are they and why should you care? And as for how well it was received, there are about 108 attendees at my workshop, and people gave me a lot of good feedback. Afterwards, there were like 5 or more people who wanted to come up and talk to me about various things. One person said they wanted to have some asexual come over to his campus to speak, and also during the talk, people were laughing. They were discussing a lot. They were asking questions.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So in general, and this was targeted at the LGBT community?
Yeah. So my philosophy in designing this talk was, I didn't want to just cover the basics and then move on to 102 stuff, because I think that the problem is that a lot of asexuals feel uncomfortable in queer spaces, and so they're not joining queer spaces, and that's why they don't know all that stuff about asexuality. It's not because I simply haven't told them, it's because there aren't really any asexuals in their spaces, and so they haven't met anything. And once they start meeting people, that's how they'll learn more about it.
And so, just from what I know about your workshop, you were really helping a bunch of the LGBT organizers on campuses think about how do they build queer spaces that are friendly to asexual people.
Yeah, and of course I don't really know how to do that because I'm just one person. So that was actually the part of my workshop where I opened it to discussion.
Cool. Do you have any recommendations for other people? It sounds like there's a lot of people are really eager to have speakers about asexuality on college campuses. LGBT groups are really eager based on the response you got after your talk. Do you have any suggestions if there's anyone listening who might want to give a talk on their campus?
Well, I don't know. That's kind of like a hard question to ask because you actually need somebody to present, and so either you're stuck getting somebody from really far away or you're making a research. I think that really this has to come from the asexual end. I think that asexuals have to put this out there, and they have to realize that most LGBT groups really want this and that they'll be enthusiastic about this. So asexuals would just.
What does it take if someone wants to present on their campus or a nearby campus? What process do you think they should go through? What does it take to put together a talk? How did you do it?
What does it? Wait, can you?
Oh, if someone wants to put together a talk to give, what process did you go through to put together your talk?
Excited. See you later.
Oh well, I actually presented an earlier version of this talk last year to Queer Alliance at UCLA, and so what I did was I basically took this old talk, which was a bunch of 101 and stuff, and I talked with David J. actually about what are the main goals of this, and I really played those out. I made it clear. I tried to think about what's the direction, and the direction I settled on, as I said, is how to get asexuals more comfortable in queer spaces. I forgot what else I was saying.
No, that's fine. And then I guess, do you have anything else that you want to add just about the experience of giving this talk?
Well, yeah, it was a lot of fun. These conferences are a lot of fun. I'm going to a lot of other workshops too. I mostly spend time workshops about subgroups within the queer community.
Yeah.
Because those are sort of what I'm most interested in. yeah, and this is a lot of fun. People give me very positive reactions.
Cool. Thank you.